바로 모두 자리에 앉아주시기
Please be
바랍니다.
seated.
제31회 임시국회의를
We will now begin the temporary cabinet meeting.
이상한 외교 경제 상황에
We have convened the cabinet meeting in an urgent manner to respond to the changing diplomatic and economic
오늘
conditions.
오전 일본 정부는
This morning, the Japanese government decided to remove
백색
South Korea from its
국가에서
white list.
결정을 내렸습니다. 문제 해결을 위한
It opposed
외교적
to
노력을
exerting
거부하고
diplomatic efforts
사태를
and decided to
더욱
push forward
악화시키는
with its reckless
대단히
decision
무모한
that
결정으로
exacerbates the
깊은
situation.
유감을
We send
표합니다.
our deepest regrets.
외교적 해법을 제시하고
By suggesting diplomatic
다른 길로 가지
solutions
말 것을
and warning
경고하며
Tokyo not to take the road with a dead
문제 해결을
end,
위해
my
머리를
administration has
맞대자는
proposed
우리 정부의
to put our
제안을
heads together
일본
to solve the
정부는
issue.
끝내
But the Japanese government did not
받아들이지
embrace our proposal.
일정한 시간을
It
정해
set its own
경제
deadline,
상황을 더 이상
exacerbated
악화시키지
the
않으면서
current situation,
협상할
and did
시간을
not
가질
respond
것을
to
촉구하는
America's
미국의
suggestion
제안에도
that
응하지
called
않았습니다.
for more time for
우리
negotiation.
정부와 국제사회의
It defied
외교적
the
해결
diplomatic
노력을
efforts of
외면하고
our government and the
상황을
international society,
악화시켜온 책임이
and now the
일본
responsibility
정부에 있는
clearly
것이
lies in the
명확해진
Japanese
이상
government.
앞으로 벌어질
We sternly
사태의
warn
책임도
that the
전적으로
responsibility of the
일본 정부에
issues
있다는
that will
점을
unfold going
분명히
forward also
경고합니다.
lies in the Japanese government.
무슨 이유로 변명하든
Whatever their
일본
excuses
정부의
are, the
이번
Japanese
조치는
government's latest
우리
measures
대법원의
is clearly a
강제
trade
징용
retaliation
판결에 대한
against our Supreme
명백한
Court's ruling on the issue
역보복입니다.
of forced labor.
또한 강제노동 금지와
In addition, it is a violation against the principles of international law as well as universal human rights of banning forced labor and democracy based on the separation of powers between the three branches of the government. The measure also denies Japan's emphasis on free trade order it called out during the G20 summit. It also contradicts with the Japanese government's stance that has called for the individual right of claim. What we consider more serious is the very fact that the intention of Japan's latest moves are aimed at attacking our economy and to hinder the future growth of our economy.
분명한 의도를 가지고 있다는 사실입니다. 우리의
It is a great disappointment that such moves are being carried out by Japan, whom we have considered as closest neighbor and friend. Japan's such moves harm the long-standing economic cooperation and friendship relations between the two countries, and is also a grave challenge against the bilateral ties. It also breaks the global supply chain, bringing great repercussions for the global economy. So it cannot but be criticized by the international community for such selfish actions. Due to Japan's measures, Korean economy is facing additional challenges. However, we will never lose against Japan. We have overcome numerous challenges and stand where we are today. Although we forecast many challenges going forward, we believe that our corporations and the public have the capacity to overcome such difficulties. As we did in the past, we will take this challenge as an opportunity for us to take another leap forward. Our government will also seek alternative import sources of materials and parts, secure inventory, introduce source technology, develop technology, and establish new facilities and factories, and provide financial support to minimize damages on the companies. Moreover, our industry's competitiveness will be enhanced so that it will never be swayed by the technological hegemony once again, and we will also enhance our status as a manufacturing powerhouse. When we gather our wisdom and strength together, the government, the corporations, conglomerates, SMEs, and the labor, and the public, we can overcome the challenge. I urge the public to unite and to have strength and to have trust in the capability of the government and our firms. On one hand, we hoped this will never happen, but my government will sternly take countermeasures against Japan's economic retaliation.
비록 일본이 경제 강국이지만
Although Japan is an economic powerhouse,
맞대응할 수 있는 방안들을
we also
가지고
have
있습니다.
great countermeasures.
가해자인 일본이 적반하장으로 오히려 큰소리 치는 상황을
We will
결코
never
좌시하지
sit idly
않겠습니다.
by and just watch Japan take its own measures. And depending on the Japanese
우리도
measures,
단계적으로
we will also
영도치를
intensify our
강화해
countermeasures by phases.
이미 경고한 바와 같이
As we have
우리
warned
경제를
in the past,
의도적으로
if
타격한다면
Japan tries to harm our
일본도
economy,
큰 피해를
damages
감수해야
on
할 것입니다.
Japanese side is also
우리
inevitable.
정부는 지금도
My government, even at this very moment, does not want to see a vicious cycle of corresponding measures. The only way to halt the current situation is to urge Japan to immediately withdraw its unilateral and unjustifiable measures and come out to dialogue. Between the two countries, South Korea and Japan, we have great deep wounds between our countries due to our history. However, the two countries have healed the wounds and exerted efforts to overcome such difficulties. However, if Japan, the perpetrator, tries to make the wounds even worse, the international society will never embrace this. I also urge the Korean public. This year is very special for us all as it marks the centennial anniversary of the March 1st independence movement, as well as the establishment of the provisional government. We renewed our determination for the next 100 years. Today's Republic of Korea is no longer the Republic of Korea in the past. Our people's democratic capability is world-class, and our economy has also grew. We have the capability and the potential to overcome any challenges that we may face. Of course, we will be faced with short-term challenges. However, when we succumb to such challenges, the history repeats itself. We will take this opportunity, we will take the challenge as an opportunity to take another leap forward with our economy, and we can claim victory against Japan. Our economy can surpass that of Japan. There is a saying that there is a shortcut but no removal within history. It is a hurdle that we must face and we must overcome at one moment. If we sit idly by, we will never be able to overcome such hurdle. I believe in the great power that our power of the public and the government will stand forward. We will, together with the public, make history of victory. We can make it happen. I also sincerely ask the government ministries and corporations to take strong resolutions as well.
What can this door be? An unexpected encounter turning into joyful communication. An unfamiliar smile turning into a warm welcome. We wait for the day we'll happily reconfirm our similarities. Knocking on the door of an era of peace and communication.